What if I told you that your skin, the shield covering your entire body, has a built-in defense system that can deploy a microscopic chemical barrier to save your DNA from solar radiation? You know that feeling when you forget sunscreen? That redness, that sting, that's your body fighting a losing battle. But before the burn, an invisible process is taking place. Welcome to BioSci 360. In this deep dive, we'll use stunning 3D visualization to peel back the layers and see the complex, beautiful anatomy of your skin and how it deploys the ultimate shield, melanin. First, let's get oriented. Your skin, hair, and nails collectively make up the integumentary system. It's the single largest organ system, and its job is simple. Act as the fortress wall separating your sensitive internal environment from the harsh outside world. When we zoom in, we find this wall is built in three primary sections. From the outside in, we have the thin, protective epidermis. This is the layer that's constantly shedding. Beneath that is the much thicker, connective tissue layer called the dermis. This is where you find nerves, sweat glands, hair follicles, and most of your blood supply. And finally, the foundational layer is the hypodermis, which is mostly made of fat cells that insulate and cushion your muscles and organs. Our focus today is the microscopic war that takes place in the very bottom of the epidermis. The attacker, ultraviolet or UV radiation from the sun. UV light is a type of high-energy electromagnetic radiation, while our stratum corneum, the dead outer layer of the epidermis, can block some of it. The most damaging rays penetrate deeper, heading straight for the living skin cells below. Why is this dangerous? Because UV light doesn't just damage tissue, it damages the DNA inside your cell's nucleus. It literally causes breaks and kinks in the DNA strand, which the cell must repair. If it can't repair the damage, the cell may become mutated or cancerous. When that DNA damage is detected, the alarm bell rings, triggering the skin's most sophisticated defense mechanism, the melanin shield. Let's focus on the bottom layer of the epidermis. Here, scattered among the regular skin cells, keratinocytes, are special cells called melanocytes. These are our shield generators. When a melanocyte senses the threat of UV light, it kicks into high gear in a process called melanogenesis. It produces a dark pigment called melanin. Using its tentacle-like projections, the melanocyte packages this melanin into tiny capsules called melanosomes. Think of them as individual ink cartridges containing the ultimate sun-blocking pigment. The melanocyte then injects these melanosomes into the surrounding keratinocytes. Inside the keratinocyte, the melanin-filled capsule travels to the cell's nucleus and arranges itself like a tiny, dark umbrella or a solar cap over the DNA. This melanin cap works by absorbing over 99.9% of the incoming UV radiation, dissipating it as harmless heat and preventing it from reaching and mutating the cell's DNA. So, when you get a tan, what you are actually seeing is the increased production and deployment of these melanin shields by the melanocytes in response to the perceived threat. Your body is building a better defense system. The difference between a tan and a burn means the UV damage was so intense, your body couldn't deploy the melanin shield fast enough to save the cells. The skin is truly an architectural marvel, and the melanin shield is one of evolution's greatest defenses. It's a complex, multi-layered system working tirelessly to protect the biological blueprints of your life. That ability is why scientists study these systems so closely. Next time you step into the sun, remember the microscopic work being done to keep you safe. If you enjoyed this 3D deep dive, please consider liking this video and subscribing to BioSci 360. Next up in our systematic tour of the body, we peel back the tissue to reveal the skeletal system and investigate why bones break from a microscopic perspective. Don't miss it.